Bill, Volume 1.
Oh, nice.
When did we teleport to Skyrim?
We've been watching.
Okay,
Because we
guys.
needed a good map, and I decided that Skyrim would be an awesome map to be on.
Yeah.
Our
Well,
Yargarita.
At the end of the day, it's really nice to have a pre-done map. And since I don't want to make any, using a map that we all sort of know of kind of makes it easier. So the landscape's somewhat the same. Some of the locations
You
are
found my
different.
character sheets. If not, I'm playing a kobold. Because that's the only character sheet that I have that I know where it is.
wait.
Hell.
Is Cynthia a Stormcloak?
No.
Dang it.
She would. Oh, technically.
Yeah, I know.
Technically, she's a Stormcloak. Speaking of Skyrim, I played that earlier today. And I had fun
Yeah,
with it.
and now we are getting this word from the Dragonborn DLC.
Yeah, if you want the sword, you can go do that.
Yep.
Hell, you gotta convince everyone, cause I ain't risking my life for that. Yeah.
I need to find my character sheets. Give me a second.
Okay.
Also, I have to do this.
Alright.
Because I
Okay.
don't think we're
Since this is
we're not
somewhat a stream now, let's do the stream stuff and go person to person explaining who our characters are.
Alright.
Okay.
So
People watching?
from my point of view, we're gonna go left to right.
That'd be a
So we're gonna start with Kevin.
Well, I was going to decide whether I was going to play my druid or my fighter tonight.
You feel free to play both if you want, because the end game
Play
for
both.
hopefully the end game for this session, it's going to be involving us going over there to go fight a bunch of demigods.
I don't want to fight demigods. That sounds dangerous.
Cool,
It's the
dude.
fun
I
of
got
it.
the Electrum Dagger.
That's also why you have two characters, so if one dies, you can all run away.
I
Okay.
found one of my character sheets.
Well, my druid is a
Alright.
human
I'm
by the
gonna
name of
quick and go to the bathroom.
Go ahead, man.
Tiata. He grew up as an orphan, uh, but was basically saved by a temple, and the temple had many monks and druids, and he decided to become a druid himself so he could become an adventurer and pay back to the church some of the money that he earned.
Alright. So that's the only one you're going to play, that's fine. We'll keep
the,
going.
The fighter's name is, he is a human, Blake Cartwright.
I saw that and I thought your name was like Blake Catwright. I didn't see the R right there. It's like Catwright. I didn't know I have no idea where you're going for with that.
He was he
Alright, I've returned.
He grew up on a ship, sailed all of his life, but he did pick up some good fighting techniques from some of the guards that would sail on the
Wait, Kevin. Your druid was raised on a ship?
No, I'm talking about my...
Oh man, because I was gonna say he's Aquaman.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Kevin, keep going.
Okay. Yeah.
He is a newcomer to this land, and he joined the guild at what seems to be a very interesting uh, point in its historical juncture. And he's basically gone from just trying to join a guild to being thrown into an epic battle in which he may never return.
Very likely. All right,
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's wrong character sheet. Here she is.
Joe. If you're not ready, we're gonna hop over to David.
Yeah, do him first.
David, go ahead, man.
Did I name her?
Okay. Uh, as you may already know, one of my characters I played in the first video of D&D with Jack. His name is Alden. He is a
Alden the
wood elf.
Weird.
Alden the Weird. He is a wood elf ranger. He, as you may already know, he comes from a wealthy family, the Duskwalkers. But because he is a wood elf, he was treated like basically shit. Can we say shit?
Well, you know that
You can
moment when
curse
you
as
lose
much
your.
as you like,
All right.
Yes. Yes.
along with this in character.
Okay.
Hurrah.
So yeah, he was treated basically like shit. So long, so bad that actually his older brother Alexander asked his father to use him as an experiment to his weird stuff of wizards or warlocks or sorcerers. I don't know what Jack decided him to be.
It's one of
And
those three.
one of those, and yeah, and my father accepted. His father accepted, and I began to be experimented, not big stuff. And well, you already know the rest. He now is with his best friend and probably one of the best person for him. That's Ari, Shannon's character. And yeah, and my second
You
character
forgot
is
his other best friend that died to
oh
protect your ass.
no, I'm saying that he is right now. They don't know about
Even still,
Riot.
even still, he died to
Okay,
protect your ass.
okay. Now, talking of one of his two best friends that died, and he is his guardian angel. His name is
Yes,
Ryan,
he
and
became a level 30 celestial
he
because
is one of the most OP people I have ever
continuity
known.
doesn't exist in D&D.
Yeah, and he died in one of the most epic ways ever.
Because
That
I
I
blew
will say
myself
another
up
time.
killing a dragon.
Yeah, that okay. Well, they were cool. He
Shoot
was
myself.
cool. Best friends, all that. I actually tried to help him and his girlfriend, Cynthia, which is Joe's character. So
Ooh,
yeah,
be cool.
Dravos, and Dravos, he is a half-orc barbarian that, in his tribe, well, as in some tribes, half-orcs are treated bad too, and they don't have as much as acceptance in the tribe. And he was fighting for the rights. He's a lawful type of guy. He wants equality and all that.
Because there's so many lawful orcs.
Yeah, he is the weird one. Okay, and
They
he actually,
exist, apparently.
yeah, I exist.
Allegedly.
Yeah, because I was raised with my mother, and my mother was a really, really lovely human. I love her, but she's dead.
Oh.
She's dead, so yeah. Probably actually. I think she's
Ringing
dead.
the
Because,
trumpet.
well, the thing is that I started to do groups with the half orcs. I started doing like mini rebellions, and stuff like that. And that, in a point, got me exiled. And I had to leave my family and my friends and everything. So basically, I don't have a mother anymore,
That's so
nor a
sad.
family.
That's so sad.
Yeah. But the good thing is that that's how it started my life. I was in the wilds near a beach and I saw a a crew of basically sailors starting to arrive to the beach, and I asked simply for a hit a ride to another city. And once I was there, because I didn't have any money, they started to like, okay, but you gotta work. And I said like, hell yeah. And he Dravo started to work there. People started treating him like a really nice person. He was actually helpful to the captain and the team. And he that day became a sailor. And he was with the captain and all his crew for like a few years. He loved the captain. He loved the captain like he's his own father. And one day, when Dravos was already old enough to be able to handle himself alone, he actually tell Dravos that that he really love him like a son, and that if he wants, he can leave the ship.
He got
Uh,
dinged. He got dinged. He got
yeah,
dinged.
dude, because interrupt me.
You,
I
you,
want
All
I
right,
was
was
supposed
it's
to
this
fine.
is
him.
the moment in the show where he got caned.
All right, guys.
Wink.
I was going
So
to
moving
continue.
on,
You guys are interrupting me,
you're
man.
being pulled
It was
off
like,
stage.
wait,
You've been pulled off stage. Yo, what do you got, man?
Wink.
okay.
You got dumped. Anyways, so time to introduce my characters. My first character, well, my first ever character was a warlock, but he died due to circumstances where I was kind of forgotten. But in a way, I'm not forgotten, so that's cool.
Forgotten twice, actually.
However, exactly, yes, exactly. Um, the character I'm currently playing is Cynthia. She does not have a last name because she's too good for having a last name, and she, in her younger days, she is a member of a clan of Norse-like peoples, and the matriarchal shamaness woman who presides over her tribe was like, okay, you're strong, you're a warrior now, go out into the world and find your fortune. And she did. And she went to the warm place, wherever we were before this, before she
To
returned
a
home.
port
And
city to the south.
yes, and she took her sister with her, who traveled with her along the way. Sadly, I
Traveled
don't know what
along the way, or did she just stow away in your luggage and you somehow didn't notice?
I would not be surprised if she stowed in my luggage. Anyways, so yeah, she became a warrior, and she had a romantic relationship with my first character. My first character died, but from that, she has amassed probably one of the greatest weapons ever created, in my heart, the Iron Rose, because plus 10 to hit. That's why. And then my second character was a rogue, but then I lost the character sheet, so he is also a fighter, and his name is Simon Black, and he's pretty cool. He To put it into human, or like put it into modern perspective, he is half Spanish, half Moroccan, and he grew up in a like desert style like place when he was younger. And he's not half dragon, but he is considered half dragon born. Not that it does anything, it doesn't give him like fire breath or anything. He just has scales, and he has red scales because his father, even though he did not know him, was a dragonborn warlord. And then as he grew up, he discovered that he had magical powers. Not really strong, but innate enough to where they were like, hey, sending you off to the monastery because we don't like arcane magic, it's evil. So he was going to train to become a cleric. However, there was a dwarf there who saw his potential because of his strength and his somewhat magical knowledge, turned him into an eldritch knight, and now that's what he's been doing. And his current thing is that he hunts rogue mages. So that's pretty cool.
That was a valiant thing to do, to hunt down people because they had magic powers.
No, it's not that to hunt them down as much as he's like,
The main thing
oh,
is, you didn't really explain it. If you want to go into the detail.
pretty much. So what happened? He's an older male. He's 35 years old. Um, one of the things is that he is no longer a mage hunter. He's actually kind of a mercenary now. He entered into a relationship with one of the rogue mages he was supposed to catch. Her name was I wrote it down somewhere. It was like It didn't start with an S actually. It was Esmeralda, because that's a cool name. She was a
Mhm.
sorceress, and she was a very strong sorceress. And instead of killing each other, they decided, oh yeah, let's not do that. So because we actually love each other for some reason, kind of like that whole Daredevil Elektra romance where it's like, oh hey, I'm supposed to stop you because you're evil. Oh hey, I'm supposed to kill you because you're whatever because I'm an assassin, and then they just end up falling in love with each other. So
All right.
yeah,
So, Joe, I've been looking for your token for a very long time. I guess I didn't save it. How about this for Cynthia?
I have to look.
It'll load in a moment.
Oh,
It's obviously not the proper sword that she was wielding, but that's a very interesting look for her.
Let me see real quick. I have to
Alden
reload.
will like that
And
a
she
lot.
will
Which
probably.
I say that, and I kept looking after I found the image, and I just found the one we had originally. So it's up to you. You want to keep that one, or you want to bring up the original?
Good job, guy. Doing it live.
So this one
As
looks epic,
G
man. That's cool
say
looking.
on Monday Night Raw. Doing it live.
So it's up to you, yo. You want this one?
Wait, I had to see my stuff had to come back to life. What am I looking at?
It's the only one that's larger than the rest.
I can't. I had to. Okay.
Take your
That's
time, man.
ridiculous.
Take your time.
And it's not what she looks like because she wears full armor and stuff.
Got it.
So the other one. Cool stuff. All right.
Oop, wrong one.
What's
Where is it? It's just slightly
what's
below
the
it.
color of her hair?
There she is. That's the correct one.
That was one of them, and then the other
Yeah,
one
that's
was
the correct
it
one.
was
Sorry.
one.
I
Where she was
uploaded that one by
playing
accident, but this one's the correct one.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's
That was
Cynthia.
one.
I'm just gonna shrink her
Yeah.
down to proper size.
And then this background music though.
Well, it's just supposed to keep the silent from being completely silent.
I had to turn it off. So
It's fine, man.
hey, look at it this way. We can't get flagged for public domain music. Haha. Smart.
Okay.
We can play all the classical music we want
Technically, we can.
because classical music is public domain.
Alright, so I'm looking. Let's see.
It
The one
has
marked
gone- or-
girlfriend is Cynthia, correct?
Do what?
The one marked girlfriend is Cynthia, correct?
I guess so. I would assume so. If you haven't changed it since then.
Why would I? It's your character, man. You can name her whatever you want. You want to leave it GF? Go ahead.
Nah. I don't know which one she is. That's cool.
Alright, do we want to change your other image? Because I'm basically using these avatars as their tokens.
Alright.
Yeah,
Well,
I think one needs to
He
like it.
needs updated health though, because I haven't done that. He was just a pregen I made a long time ago. He's not even level 5. He's only level 3.
Yes, I believe you should be level 5 now. Everyone should be 5. If you're actually less than 5, go ahead and
No,
pump
well,
yourself up.
I lost my my rogue, and I'm using a pregen that I made. So I
No,
have to
I'm just
update
saying
it.
for everyone else, in case they were to have made a character less than level 5, just go ahead and bump that up.
And better yet is that all those new melee spells came out. So Eldritch Knight, yay!
Like I said, man, once I get the copy in my hand, or it's
I thought
available to
Justin
me.
sent you that video that had everything on it.
If you did, I didn't look at it yet.
7, 8, 7,
Alright.
6.
The cool stuff is that we can actually go either for a dragon or to Havek's mother.
And then he is level 5, so he gets +2, and he is putting that +2 in his con.
Alright. So, David, as the only other player who was here last time, go ahead and recap the events that happened as you remember them.
18.
Okay, so what happened is that my character Dravos and Shannon's character Sorsha were sent to find Alden and Ari because they were gone for 4 months. and we started at Markart, and we went upside like away until we went to Dragon Bridge and helped a few guys, and they told us that
Such a
they were
nice place.
basically sent they were basically sent to Solitude, and in the way there actually we find Mjolnir, Thor's weapon, and in Solitude we found this guy, lovely guy. It turned out to be Lucky, and he stole the Mjolnir. And in the night, the female version of Thor came in and created a whole here fighting Loki to get the hair weapon back. And while they were doing that, we actually
Did
find
the
our.
Estonian Thunder Frog show up?
I don't know. The thing is that
Because you know, in the continuity, they turned Thor into a frog.
I don't know.
Eh, that's a real
Okay,
thing that happened. It's sad.
yeah. Can I continue? Just to
Yeah.
finish this quick, and then we can talk.
Uh,
Okay. We actually find like some tracks and drivers and Sorsha follow the tracks, and it was so good that tracking that my character Alden actually tried to shoot my character Travis because he was like, "Holy fuck, I have one," and then we become best friends. And after that, we all went into Markart, so we actually can find Clara, that is the low key gay guild monster. And in the way we found a guy, he gave us red boots. And when we gave those boots to Clara, she told us that those are cursed and that there are more of them. So something is making them. Clara told our old characters, Alden and Ari, from Shannon, that they actually have to do a quest to rank up in the guild because our characters are silver and they are copper ranked. And we actually have to go to Havek's mother and retrieve a necklace, well, an amulet. And she also has like the sword of Havek's father. And from what we know, if we take the amulet, it will be all rainbows and flowers and pretty stuff. But once we try to touch the blade, that's gonna be a fight, and we can't kill it because we're gonna be really, really fucked up if we kill that lady. And there's also a white dragon in Hafingar that we can kill if we want. Oh no, it was here. My bad.
I like the little battle map plans you got going on.
Yeah, that's a very interesting thing going on over there. Alright, so before we actually start, I just need HP for Cynthia and what was the Eric character name go?
Cynthia is sitting at 53.
53. And she's human.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, why do you have so much health? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. And then my other fighter, who is obviously built like a brick shit house, is sitting at 79 hit points.
Alright,
Because I rolled so
79.
goddamn high.
Yeah, my HP
Because
is
14 plus
91.
11 plus 12 plus 11 plus 10 plus 11.
And this is half drow, half what?
No, he is human. He's technically half dragonborn, but he is by all good purposes human.
Got it.
Because half dragonborn don't get anything. They just get like cool birth defects, like scales and stuff on top of their skin.
I
And
have one
their eyes
question.
and stuff.
Jack,
Yes.
can I cover my mithril weapon with silver and still be like the good effects from both?
It'd still be
Which
light.
what? Which one?
My hatred, the mithril great axe with the gold enchantment.
You don't think it would
Do I
work?
have to name my character's longsword? I might.
No, you don't have
No,
to.
I just do it to know the difference. It's hatred and obsidian.
Oh, that would be such a cool effect. Can I do that?
Oh,
I have no idea what you mean,
must
man.
do a sword of dispel magic. That would be pretty
I
awesome.
I have basically a great
He
axe.
has one that does that.
Yeah. I have
How
an
much would it be to do that?
A lot. Because he had to find a extremely rare item.
I'm just going to tell you this.
Uh,
I found the rare version of obsidian that can only be found in a living volcano. And the only way to mold it it's actually when it's alive, like burning hot, like really hot red lava, basically.
okay.
So it's possible, Joe, but either it will cost you a lot, or you can try to find a way or a source of this
Even
and have
though
it
he
forged.
is technically a mage killer, he does not have a sword to dispel magic.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
That's
not.
Okay.
happened
Like, I have no
So,
issue with
like,
you trying to find it in game, Joe. I'm just saying you can't just have one.
I know, that's all I needed to know.
Yeah, man, no problem. You can definitely find one.
Also, I
If
need
you want to
his
buy
skills.
it, like pre-made or something like that, it's still gonna be expensive. But if you want to find one, you can always go
Let's see,
to the
how,
same place where
what,
he got his and see if there's another.
well, his gold is at 615 because
It's like super expensive,
Oh,
Joe. He
jeez.
found like the rarest item in that room.
Yeah.
it's all good.
Dude, that day was
You
the
could
best
always
day of our
just
life.
have an accident happen to Bravos and just take the
Eldritch Knight
axe.
spellcasting at level 5. I have 4 spells known, but still 2 cantrips. Sete. I
All
want
right,
my green flame blade, goddammit.
so we're gonna change it up.
Yeah.
You guys are going to be in character, please. So you guys are currently in the tavern at Marthal. How you guys all got there, we're gonna be a little vague about that. It's a little meta, but we're just gonna have you all be here. Now, you have just heard from Clara that the quest that you were originally given was a rank up quest. It was more about doing the quest, seeing that you guys can get here, do the quest, and take care of everything. Getting the sword is an option, but though you were told that is considered a higher level quest, and it is not recommended, but you are free to try to take it. You do theoretically have enough players that you guys could take the fight.
Well, Alden saying, well, Ari and her friend Sorcha ain't haven't woke up yet, so let's not do anything big for now.
Kevin,
Okay,
you
which
there?
one of my characters would be there?
Well,
Would Cynthia be there?
I'm saying all your characters are there, man.
Oh, all the
Yeah,
characters.
we're
Okay.
being meta. We're just throwing them all in.
Okay, cool. Well, they said it's a rank up quest, so the only person who was in the guild was Cynthia. So she's gonna be like, well, hey, that's cool that we're getting this mission. What, pray tell, do we have to do? Because we kind of need to know that.
She was
Unless
telling you
we
that it
already know
is.
that, and I don't know that.
You'll be heading over to the north, towards the pink X as you see on the map, and basically it is a mini dungeon. Pink X, not the other X, the one directly north of Marthal.
oh,
Yeah, I know, I see it.
So you head over there. It's in a swamp. You get through the swamp, you go into a dungeon. The exact details after that are a little vague, but the idea is you find the sword, bring back the amulet. If you want the sword, you are free to try to take it from her.
Okay, well, I said, well, this is the farthest north I've gone, so pretty much whatever's after this, I haven't really seen wilds like. Or this is the farthest north in the wilds that I've ever been. I've been to like Solitude and Dawnstar and all that, but it'll be a new adventure for me here.
yeah. Well, Alden's still talking. Gravos is just drinking beer and chilling out. Well, now that I have my family bow, I actually want to sell the previous one. The like, what do you guys think? I have two bows now. I have one that does electric type of lightning damage. I'm thinking of selling it and just use the other one that hits harder.
Well, you can do whatever. I don't care. Then everyone sees a male come into the tavern that we were staying at, He looks very out of his element because, you know, a lot of the people that you see around here are light complected, you know, Nordic style looking people, but he is very tan. He is, he looks kind of Arabicish, but, you know, he has like this, you know, tannish, like, you know, complexion, and he walks in, he's wearing, what you call it, can I afford Splint Mill yet? I think I can, with the starting gold. I might take
Yeah,
it.
starting gold 500. If you can afford it, go ahead, man.
I believe Splint Mill is only 400, so, or whatever the best one is. I'll have to see.
Well, the
But he
best
walks
one
in
is 1K.
with a-
The next one after
well,
that
yeah,
is
I know
thing
that,
400.
that's Splint Mill. But, I was talking about the best one that I can afford. Anyways, he walks in and he has, like, his armor covers most of his body except for like one of his arms, and on that arm is his scales. Like, even though this man is human, he is very much obviously human. He has dragon scales growing on his arm, and he goes to Claire's there, right?
For the sake of keeping things from going on too long, he's already considered to be a copper level adventurer in the guild. He just has
maybe I wanna
not met the rest of the
make
party
my
yet.
presence known.
Go ahead.
Okay. Anyways, he's just like, what's up? Yes, he can wear Splint now. So, yes.
It's fine. Alright, guys, it's up to you.
Cool.
Whatever you want to do.
Nice.
There is something to the east, which it's more Arya based, because that's relating to her deity yet again. There is the dragon to the north. There's, of course, the rank up quest which you can take if you like. Or you can just randomly go off in a direction and see what happens.
Alden actually would go to Clara and ask her like, hey, is there on other normal mission? Meanwhile, my friend Arya and Shannon are sleeping. I want to do the quest with everyone here.
Alright, she tells everyone to roll 1d1000, and that will determine the quests that are currently on the board.
Let's see, yeah. So,
guys, one thing that I forgot to say, we have now a mule aside the wagon.
So we have Alfred and a mule,
Alfred.
Which the druid might want to speak to at some point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you should speak to Alfred. He has a lot of hidden knowledge that learn about.
And the donkey name is Howard.
His name's Howard? We have Howard and Alfred?
Howard and Alfred. Howard is
yeah, you're gonna talk to him and you're gonna find out he's actually a duck.
Oh, I was gonna say Howard Stark. I was gonna say we have just a bunch of old badass comic book characters as names.
Howard the Duck is a badass comic book
Yes,
character.
he is.
No, I don't like Howard the Duck. He killed Ash Williams in Marvel Zombies. That made me sad.
That was zombie Howard the Duck.
Exactly, he killed Ash Williams though, and I was sad. Yay, Marvel Zombies. That's an interesting comic book.
Alright. So the first quest on the board that you inquire about is a simple quest involving from her description, a lesser form of a nightmare pony. Moving along the south, near Falkot Hold, which is down there. Hopefully I'm saying the name correctly. Falkridge. There you go.
Falkridge.
Yes, nightmare pony. Go ahead and go beat that up.
Okay, kill it.
Nightmare pony. You're being told to kill it.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be awesome, though? Especially because we have a druid that can talk to it.
No,
because
we
while
can't.
it's infernal, it's he can still talk to it. It's an animal.
The second mission seems to inquire you going to a certain location and mining for a certain rare item, in which a tailor would like to use it to make a very specific type of armor. The exact identification of the items are only given if you accept the quest.
Okay, so probably getting
Well,
me to
Cynthia's gonna get a new set of armor. Let's go do that one.
And your
If I
last
get that
possible
sword, I'm getting
quest.
that armor.
You technically can go get the sword, man. Just go get the rest of the party. Go do it.
yeah.
Eh. She's like, I'm in my homeland. I must acquire all these magic items in my homeland.
And the third and final quest is currently on the board. It's one marked as the Fallen.
The
The
Fallen.
Fallen.
According to this, it involves certain members of the guild in the prior years who had done something and have been removed and blacklisted as members of the guild. And
Does
basically, it
involve
appears
me
that
turning
you are
into a
looking.
werewolf or fire?
Uh, can
Hmm?
you say it again, Jack? I didn't understand because you started talking. You said that we have to kill.
They want you to
Other
bring them in
members?
alive. They've gone missing
Okay.
and they have recently been sighted. They are near. It's somewhere in the area of which you are currently located. You are meant to go find them and bring them back alive.
Okay, so it's our quest right now. It's kill dragon, get the amulet, but I ain't going to do that with the Shannon's characters. Get to the temple of Latandier. Uh,
Lothander.
yeah, Latandier. Kill
Lothander.
that thing.
Lathander.
That's in there. Kill a nightmare pony. That they will probably have to say something. Go to a mine and gather some
Oh,
Gesundheit.
ores or something for a tailor to make an armor and rescue people in this area that we are right now. That's
Somewhere or adjacent to.
okay. Now, Dravos is going to say, "Well, the nightmare pony. That's gonna be difficult. Last time that I fought one with Ari and Sorsha, that thing almost killed us. Well, not me, but they. That thing turned invisible. Thanks to Ari, I think, or Sorsha, they got something to see invisible things. And yeah, it was hard. Like, and one moment he suddenly disappeared, and he was on top of us, and he just went down like he was some type of meteor with all flames and all that. But the good thing is that we managed to kill him before the fall, so all the flame went out, and it dealt a lot of damage. And if that thing turns invisible, I don't know, but I can't see invisible. Alden can't cast anything to see invisible, so I recommend that to wait a little bit. We can probably rescue the guys or get the items for the tailor.
Kevin, if you're
whatever y'all
speaking,
want
you're
to
muted.
do.
I can't hear you at
I
all.
feel like I want to do adventure.
Blake speaks up. I'm a mighty good blacksmith. I wouldn't mind doing
Oh
some
God,
mining.
you said that with the greatest Southern accent ever, and
Yeah, I
I
like
was
it.
very pleased.
Alright, Blake, keep going.
I'm gonna have a good night tonight. I can tell.
That's all he said.
Alright.
Okay, then Alison, like, uh, can you make something light for me?
Oh yeah, and then the other fighter, Sir Simon says, I am also an armorer, so I guess between the two of us, we could make something. Although my smithing is more practical, not really for show.
Okay, so Mithril. I'm thinking that it's gonna probably be Mithril. So yeah, let's. We're probably gonna.
I can't
Okay
make that.
then. Yeah.
I'm no
Uh,
dwarf. I can't make mithril items.
okay then. Alden says like, Clara, yeah. We're probably gonna get the one from the tailor to gather the items so he can make his armor.
Alright.
Cynthia looks at you and she's like, but I need armor. I need armor so bad.
Okay. There's a
Not
few things. It was 4 gold pieces to get all the winter stuff, right? Or we don't need it here.
You're technically still wearing it.
Oh,
Um,
for Alden.
winter
for
garb.
Alden, yeah, it's 4 gold.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I do believe my fighter Simon will need that as well, because he is not from these parts. He is
4
not used
gold.
to the cold.
For Cynthia, I'm gonna say she doesn't have to because she's like a Nordic person.
She was
She'd
born
be,
here.
yeah, she'd be adapted to the
She
cold
was
here.
molded by the cold. Goddamn it! Born in it.
Okay,
Let's
the
see.
weight.
Kevin, I don't
The
think I
weight.
mentioned it for you. So it's 4 gold per
No.
person. That is your basic like winter clothing and necessary sleep
So you
gear.
don't die of
Okay.
exposure.
Yeah, I'll handle that right now.
Yeah.
Even though, when you're playing actual Skyrim and you're playing as a red guard and you run around with no clothing in the snow and you
Mhm.
don't die for some reason.
Like it'd be cool if it actually did that. Like, you should be taking like damage or
You-
like
you
just
can
running
download-
around in, or when you
you can
jump
download a
into the
mod.
frozen lakes and jump right out and nothing happens to you.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a
Well,
mod for actual dying from exposure.
Yeah.
Well, I play on PlayStation 3, so I don't know, guys. I don't know.
okay, so we take the quest.
Also, Bethesda, if
Everyone
you're
is okay
listening,
with that?
release it for PlayStation 4.
All right. So you guys have some free time before you go to the guy's actual place. Is there any shopping or items you would like to acquire prior to going to
Yeah.
look for the quest giver?
Yeah, I want to know how long is the trip going to be to buy rations?
Say
I
again?
do believe, my good man, how
berries.
much would it be?
Yeah, because I think Kevin got everyone covered with good berries.
Um,
One question: Does my
how much
mule
gold?
still? Does the mule still have the 2 cans of water and the 32 rations?
Didn't
Yeah,
you
she
cut into those
increased
rations like
the-
6 of them last time?
Yeah, I don't know. Shannon added like all the rations together, so I don't know. Remember that he was the one that was counting
Alright.
it.
There was at least 20 rations, and you guys ate 6 at least. So
No,
Yeah,
but
it's cool.
you have at least 4. You have 14, maybe more. But all I know is for sure that
Yeah.
out of the 20 pack you guys got originally, there's only 14
Yeah.
remaining.
well, no.
E4
There's also like all normal rations because they had 10 normal rations aside that stuff.
Realistically, you have your wagon now. There's plenty of rations on there.
No, I
We've
think
been stocking up rations for like ever.
Oh, actually, you're low on rations. I'm looking at the wagon now. There's only like 10 left.
Yeah, it's only
Also,
10
you
left.
need to sell Rayla's crap that you still have on the wagon.
Yeah, that's a
No.
good point, actually. A lot of that stuff is just like Rayleig's old junk that he never used.
Yeah,
Because
so,
because remember I was complaining like, why do I start with so much crap on here?
I don't know.
okay,
Because
so
I had
but,
like 3 suits of leather armor on there for no reason that I just got from starting gear.
okay, does the mule still have the magic rope?
Yes, there should be one length of magic rope.
Okay,
Oh,
so
magic
yeah,
rope.
the mule
I
have
heard
that.
magic
Yeah.
ropes. I was like, what?
Okay, so wait, okay, I'm going to
Air
buy.
clothing.
No, I'm actually checking the price of rations because I'm going to pull that shit up. So rations.
It isn't really a matter of the price, it's more about the weight. Your wagon can only carry so much, and then your horse and your mule together can only move so much.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to buy like another 20. Yeah, 20 rations, and I'm gonna put 10 on each. So actually only 10. So it's 5 gold piece, and I will put them on the wagon.
Alright, you
Yeah,
buy
good.
10 rations, you add it on the wagon. It's nice to
Yeah,
have
good
rations
there.
on a backup, so you don't have to like use up your spells in situations when it's necessary.
Okay. Everyone has petrols. We are going to sell a lot of stuff. Who wants a leather armor? No one?
You sell it to the
Okay.
public. Don't sell it to us.
No, I'm saying like if I'm going to say everything we have. So if anyone wants it, we don't sell it. So right now, leather armor, we are going to sell it. Okay, there's 2 daggers there. Who wants 2 daggers? Nobody. 2 daggers out. Pythons.
Cynthia kept what she wanted, so it's all good.
Okay, we have 10 pythons.
Pittance.
Not
I don't even
Owen.
know what those are.
Pittance.
Yeah, that's it. Pittance. My bad.
I don't even know what those are.
Those are those tent poles.
Already got some.
Okay, those 10 are out too. Clothes. Who wants clothes? 2 clothes. No
I actually
one?
suggest
No
you
one?
keep the clothes. That makes a lot of sense to keep backup clothes.
Yeah, we're gonna keep the clothes then. Crossbow
Average
light.
male-sized clothes.
Okay, now we have 3 ropes in there and 1 crossbow light. Who wants the crossbow? No one. Crossbow is going to be sold.
Auction.
He's like you're just like in the middle of the guild, and you're just like throwing these items out onto the floor, and people just throwing you money.
No, actually, yeah, basically.
It's like
Okay,
there's
metal-
more people in the guild rather than other places. Shannon
Yeah.
is in the call, I believe, so she can hop in when she feels like it. So we have our fourth player. I almost count Twitch as our 4th player.
Oh yeah.
Twitch can be our 4th player.
Oh,
If Twitch wants
Could
to
be
start barking out orders.
yeah.
Well, they almost got me a copyright strike because of Kill Bill. So
Yeah. Okay, metal polish. Who wants metal polish? Metal polish. It's pretty good. Who wants it? No one? No one? Metal polish going to be sold.
not even.
I think that's Cynthia's metal polish for her sword.
Nope, that was Rayla's Mellapala.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Okay,
Because
that's
he
the
was the
rock-
squire.
Okay, the tinderbox, that's kid. Travel skirt, kid. Wants a staff or a trap or a crowbar, hammer, quivers. Okay, water barrels, those are out. We have them on the donkeys. We still have
Donkey.
50
It makes more sense to put him on the wagon instead of the donkey.
Donkey.
Yeah. The donkey is more portable. We can take the monkey inside a dungeon, not the wagon. So we need.
Hmm.
Okay, we have 15 pounds of dragon leather armor, leather only.
I'm pretty sure you got rid of all that.
No, we didn't get rid of the leather nor scale.
Alright, you kept the leather and scales in attempts to make armor.
Yeah.
The scales are fine. The leather looks a little funky. You might want to have that tanned at some point before it goes
Okay,
completely
yeah.
bad.
I will actually tell Alden probably gonna. Oh shit! I'm going to take these to fix it before he actually gets around. Be right back, guys. And he does that in his free time.
Alright.
Okay.
So when you throw away all those items, I'm gonna give you, let's say, 15 gold.
I don't. Who wants the 15 gold pieces? Take them. I'm good for now.
Is that literally all we made off that was 15 gold?
Well, you're just essentially throwing away items that don't cost that much.
Yeah. Okay.
I actually gave you more than you should have gotten.
Well, how much would Rayla's sword go if I were to sell it?
Which one?
His bound sword.
Depends on the person. It's more of an issue of like who would really want this like purely like weapon forged from a deity specific kind of weapon, you know? It's unique.
Yeah, well,
It's theoretically
technically-
only people who follow him will be able to get those kind of weapons.
yeah.
So it'd be only of someone who has an interest in that deity would
Because
have
if
an
no
interest.
one takes it, then either she'll use it, but honestly, it does more because it's a warlock weapon and she's not a warlock. And then whatchamacallit?
What's the strength of the mule?
You know what? I never actually looked it up.
Yeah.
Just keep in mind the how much it can actually carry, which I believe is around 400.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
Oh.
I'm checking that out right now, so I will add it.
Alright, I'm doing
I
it
didn't
now.
do much help for him. No wonder he's only 5th level, not 6th level.
So a mule
Weapon.
can move 40 feet, and max carry weight is 420.
Blaze. Okay. I had to get that out of my system. I'm sorry.
Alright, I think we're just going to delay until Shannon gets into the call.
Okay.
I mean, we can buy stuff.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
fine.
do whatever you want. I'm just saying we're going to try to not leave town until then.
Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, Don, I already fixed the speed and weight.
Alright, we're going to go by order. Kevin, is there anything you would like to do in town?
Gamble.
No.
That's fine.
Alright, so neither character. Alright, mainly there's no RP sources in this town because it's kind of just a stop-up point. Joe, is there anything either one of your characters like to do in this current town?
Cynthia will go around asking for information about any of the jobs that she's on or has to undertake. If there's additional information that the locals might know, you know, they're her people. She should be able to get something out of it.
As you walk around town, you eventually meet across a person. This person, after a quick bit of questioning, does reveal that he does know the tailor which you will be taking the quest from. What do you want to know exactly? Yeah, he's an old friend of mine.
Well, what do you know? What material he was wondering if we could get for the suit of armor he's trying to make? I know he gave us the direction to the mine, but didn't really say what ore it was that we're going after. Because I know, you know, being a native here, I know that our land is really vast with resources. It's just I don't know which one we're looking for.
Alright, so Joe, after your bit of questioning, and if you would like to roll your persuasion, you can, otherwise I'll just give you flat information.
Okay, is the leather of the dragon cured?
It's gonna cost you, let's say, 10 gold.
Okay, I pay
Persuasion,
that.
what? For charisma +0. That's fine.
Alright, so after a bit of questioning, from this guy, you seem to have a somewhat friendly rapport with him, and he eventually discloses that his friend's been looking for people to go into this cave for a while. The last group he sent in didn't necessarily make it back alive. He eventually discloses that the cave is filled with gigantic frost spiders, and he thinks what you're looking for.
There, but okay.
He eventually discloses that what he thinks his friends is looking for is spider silk.
I am used to fighting frost spiders. I know how to fight them, so that's fine.
Yes, and what he's telling you that these are giant frost spiders. They're roughly the same. It's more of an issue of their physical attacks, and their poison can be a bit of an issue.
Spider silk. He said he wanted us to mine something. Damn it!
That's what the quest said, but you haven't actually spoken to him yet.
Yeah, we haven't.
So
spoken to the guy.
when Len just like runs up and starts screaming at him, says, "Sorry, man. Like, have you actually spoken to him yet?"
No, but we heard mine something. Now,
Well,
technically, you can't mine.
the spiders are in the mine. Perhaps there was a slight issue there, or a miscommunication.
That could be true, but
Yeah, a lot.
we will be.
He tells you,
What?
"Well, I have to get going. It seems like
Whatever.
you guys got this taken care of." And then he kind of walks away, staring at the guy who just like walked up and screamed at him.
I look at the. Cynthia looks at the others and she says, "Well, from my past experience with frost spiders, I know they're really stupid. So we just have to stand back and shoot them from range. They shouldn't be able to do anything to us."
Okay, Alden, because
Because
he has a really
stand in a doorway and the spiders won't attack you.
yeah. Well, Alden, because he have a really high passive perception, which is 17. He's going to say, "Oh, Ari, Saoirse, you woke up. Hi, how you doing?"
I don't want to wait for
Right.
that to be over.
Shannon,
Hello.
I basically introduced you to the thingy.
So since our last player, who we knew was going to be here, we might actually have one or two more who may show up at some point. So Shannon, since everyone else has already introduced their characters, can you go ahead and please do that?
And we what?
Introduce both your characters.
Okay, well, I think most of you know Aria, or Ari.
Yes.
The newest one, Ari is the temporarily holy cleric of
Vandir.
yeah, that's it. I'm sorry, I literally
Cleric
just
of
walked
Vanity?
in the door.
It's awesome how the cleric doesn't remember his own deity.
Yes, Lavander. My other character is Saoirse. She is a dragonborn wild sorcerer. Also,
I'm gonna...
loosely follows Lavander. she found out some interesting stuff about herself recently, but I don't know if we want to go into all that yet.
Feel free to. Theoretically, your character did do that while you were here in this town.
Oh, she's a Dragonborn and she's a magic user. Oh god.
Yes, and she is a wild magic user.
My second fighter might take a liking to you. Just throwing that out there before anything weird happens.
So, anyway, she basically didn't remember much about her childhood, other than showing up at a temple of Lathandia, covered in blood, at about the age of 10 years old.
What color Dragonborn?
She is a bronze.
Okay.
She does
Well,
like
interestingly enough, my second fighter, he is a human fighter. He is an Eldritch Knight. You were not introduced to him because he's brand new. When your Dragonborn walks up, she notices, this human, and he's wearing armor, and you notice that like part of his armor is sleeveless. You notice has dragon scales on his left arm, and they are red. So interesting stuff.
So yeah, she found out that she somebody was hunting her as bait for her father, whom she thought was dead, and might still be. We don't know yet. And she is on a quest for said father and some nasty person who's has already tried to kill her when she was 12.
At 10,
Isn't your
and then 12.
characters the only ones that have good family ties? I feel like my characters are the only ones who have good family ties.
Yes, because your family was with you when well, realistically, your character was NPC, so she had nice family ties prior.
I guess the only one who doesn't have good family ties is Simon, because, his mom was kind of raped by a Dragonborn warlord, so,
Yeah.
Right.
Let's finish Shannon's introduction, please.
I think that was it, actually.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
pretty
that's
much
it?
it. That was the drink.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, and she's also loaded.
Oh yeah,
She's loaded.
we find out when Sorcerer is telling her very epic background history that she's actually the heir to a small city, and she will someday become a lord.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, all she has to do is not get killed.
Adopted by a really nice lady named Emily, who saved her from being killed, kind of thing.
You use basic names. I use, weird names.
Well, basic names are easier to remember, especially for characters that actually matter.
That's true.
All right, so to catch you up, Shen, you guys have recently taken up a quest in which you are theoretically going to be going to speak to him and find out that you're going to a cave full of gigantic spiders.
Awesome.
You don't have to accept the quest; it is an option. Also, roll a d1000, Shen.
Really?
Before all that happened, Alden wants to add something to Clara before the quest starts and all that.
Okay.
If she can, while the thing is happening, if she can actually look for me someone that can make an amulet with a little picture of my sister, like the one I have in my room, so I can travel with the amulet with me.
You would like an amulet with a picture of your sister on it.
Yeah.
You would need a picture of your sister. You theoretically have one, right?
Yeah, I remember. It's on my room that I had the big one that I stole from my house.
It says, sure, no problem. She asked for the photo.
Huh?
She asked for the photo.
I give her 100 gold pieces, and I tell her the bad thing is that it's on my room on the guild main hall. That's the only bad
She says, yeah, no problem. I'll hop over and have that taken care of. That'll be 25 gold.
I gave her 100, like for the favor. I really appreciate it.
You want it framed, I assume?
Yeah, to frame the other one and the little one just to be like in be behind a glass so it doesn't get fucked up.
Right. So you give her 100 gold. She tells you it will be in your room when you get back.
Thank you.
And then she goes into her back room, and apparently she doesn't come back out.
Disappearing. Interesting.
Oh yeah, Kevin.
I'm gonna get more drink. I'm going to mute
I
myself.
believe
I'll be
he's
back.
been made aware of it.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe's gone. Let's get finish everything else. What do you guys want to do?
Yeah. Okay, we are going for the plate and we are going to give it to Alvin. Let's go.
Alright,
What did I
so.
miss?
Change scene quick.
I'm sorry, but yeah, he does that a lot. Once we actually get to the point of actually doing the quest, he'll calm down. But what we have to do right now is, it's been an hour, I need to cut the stream in order to save on the amount of data, or if space is taking up on my hard drive. So we're going to cut, take a 5-minute break, everyone needs to use the restroom, grab food, get snacks, go ahead and do your thing, and then we're going to hop right back in, okay?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm going to stay to explain everything to everyone.
Alright, so if there's anyone watching on stream, and I believe there's at least one person